This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Do you ever think about switching insurance companies to see if you could save some cash? Progressive makes it easy to see if you could save when you bundle your home and auto policies. Try it at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary. Not available in all states.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Your Stupid Opinions.
Hey!
Hello. Thank you so much for joining us. We have plenty of complaints and grievances to get to. My name is James Pietragallo. I'm here with my co-host.
I'm Jimmie Whisman.
And we are going to get right back into this where we left off last week. We left off at the Golden Gate Skateland, which is, of course, in Mississippi, obviously.
We left a piece of wood and a child.
As we left off, there was an impaled child. That was crazy, by the way.
Yeah.
That was one of the craziest things I ever
big
saw.
piece of wood. Like
just
tongue suppressor.
A chunk through him.
Through a kid's leg.
It was and that so many of our listeners looked that up, by the way, and they were like, "Oh my god, I didn't expect it to be that bad." It's like, did you hear us going?
It's bad.
So it's bad. So this place is real interesting. And right away from the title, Golden Gate Skateland in Mississippi, which is
Golden Gate.
Golden Gate. Yes, it is. So let's start here with 1 star. We're going to Kate with 1 star. She's got a lot of reviews, this Kate. Yeah. She's a mouthy one. Yeah, she's great. She's going to tell you everything. Kate says, quote, "My daughter had a birthday party here, and mind you, me and my friends are in our 30s. My friend shows up in full coverage tank top with her kids. They try giving her a white T-shirt to wear because she's wearing a full coverage tank top, not a crop top.
How big are your titties, lady?
What are we talking? There's a lot of complaints here about just
dress code,
real weird dress code shit. Like shit you could wear to church, and they're like, nope, can't come in here with that.
Really?
I don't know how horny the employees or they think children are, or I don't understand it. But
you can't tease 16-year-olds with big titties.
It's a straight. You can go anywhere and see people, wearing clothes.
Yeah.
But you need to be like in like a Mennonite fucking church dress. It's the weirdest shit ever. No nipple. Well, that I could see. They try giving her a white T-shirt. Okay. And he was incessant about it. I was so embarrassed. I can't believe that they made my guest feel like that. I will never go there again. Horrible experience. 0 out of 10.
I can't believe they made her feel so sexy. That's not fair.
No, they don't. You'll see some of the pictures. It's not like, oh, she's coming in with a rack hanging out. It's just
a tank top.
There's some shoulder showing. Like I said, I don't know exactly. That says a lot about you. Like if you're like, is someone's shoulder making you like you're going to jump on them? You know what I'm saying? Like can't control yourself around a shoulder.
We got a sex pest that hands out the skates, and he will just jerk off if he sees that shoulder.
He's registered and everything. Don't worry. He's registered. But
we're protecting everybody.
It's for your own good. Trust us. It's really for your own good. You don't know what he's done. It's bad. You should see what he's done. It's really bad. It's bad stuff. He probably shouldn't work here, but he's my cousin. What are you going to do? Anyway.
Nobody else will hire him.
So next up is Angela, 1 star. Okay. First, let me state I was merely a spectator, not a patron of this establishment. That's what I like to do. I like to go to watch.
Just sit around watching.
Maybe that's why you have to be fully clothed. There's a bunch of people watching. Just watching you do it. However, what I witnessed would make me never return as either. The owners were some of the rudest people I've ever encountered. Honestly, there was only one staff member that was pleasant and seemed to want to be helpful. From the time we entered the building until the time we left, the elderly man and woman, owners in parentheses, were belligerent and rude to patrons, guests, and children. I love that. You know what? We hate people, especially children. Let's open a skating rink. That's good. None of them will
I
show.
like being around people. Let's have everyone.
Especially kids. They really piss me off. So I rarely make reviews, but in this case, I felt it was warranted to warn others before entering. There should be a beware of owners sign posted just outside the door. I would go into more detail, but that would make this review extremely lengthy. Just be aware before you go, or better yet, for your sake, stay home.
For your sake.
There, by the way, a bunch of people were posting stuff. There's kids' drawings of that people have posted. Like kids drew pictures of the owners and like the booth that they're in, and it's like different kids drew the exact same picture of this woman, like with like with her mouth with teeth and crazy hair. Totally separate kids, same exact picture, and all of them have, it says like cash only. They have a sign. It's like it looks really funny. It looks like a bail bonds place or something. It's crazy. Okay, Elizabeth 1 star. I am appalled. Actually, she says, but that's fine. I am appalled by my experience here. I had stopped on the side for a 30s breather. Oh, in her 30s, she's taking a breather. Get it? And a guard came up and snapped in my face with his fingers. Apparently, it's like falling asleep at a bar.
Wake up, lady.
It's like falling asleep, but you're not allowed to take a breather.
I'm having a breather.
Nope.
Yeah, that's what drunk people say.
Yeah, you've had enough of that skating, lady. Let's go. So taking her outside.
It's time to leave.
Snapped with his fingers in my face with his fingers. Then my friend got in trouble for a jacket around the waist. Okay. I saw a kid get screamed at by a snack bar lady for almost skating into a puddle she did not see instead of politely warning her.
A puddle?
A puddle. I don't know why there's any puddles in a skating rink. That seems dangerous. Then we were in the snack bar with our friends getting yelled at because we were waiting on them and didn't buy anything. Jesus. No standing if you're not buying
Move
shit.
along.
Everybody keeps moving in here. Yeah. No standing at the snack bar, no breathers, nothing. Cover up and keep it moving. Let's go. Let's go. Wow, that is amazing. The workers were so rude and did not care when it came to anything of actual safety concern, like the same 3 kids were going around and shoulder checking people, but they said nothing about that part. Nice looking place, though, but $13 to get screamed at is absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah.
Okay, April 1 star. Here it comes. If I could give 0 stars, I would. She did it. Yay, April.
Nice work, lady.
April is our reviewer of the week. We're going to have a reviewer of the week from now on, and I think April wins this time, just for starting off correctly. I was a guest at a birthday party here. I have never seen a more poorly run business. The staff are unprofessional and rude. They only allow the party room for 55 minutes. It's like a shrink session.
Yeah.
It's like you're going to a therapist there. That's not a whole hour. I mean, an hour is not really an hour, obviously. And our party had
50 minutes. That's what you get.
That's all you're getting. And our party had an emergency situation where an ambulance was called.
Oh.
Wow. They only cared about the fact that we had 4 minutes left in the room, not about the poor lady lying on the floor waiting for medical attention.
With a stick in her leg.
Hey, if you could just drag her outside this room. You got 4 minutes. So I understand that, the ambulance can pick you up out there just as well as they can pick you up in this room. So
the next party is already here. You need to move.
Hey, move. Let's go.
Get out.
They're snapping in the lady's face as she's laying on the ground unconscious. Let's go.
Ma'am, you got to get out.
Ma'am, let's go. 4 minutes. Holy shit, that's amazing. I was appalled. From the moment we got there until the time we left, we experienced one rude gesture after another from the majority of the staff. Gestures? How many rude gestures are there on Earth, really?
One.
You know what I mean? Like in America. I'm sure in other countries.
Tongue out, yeah.
Tongue out, you give the finger. You maybe
that's about it, right?
Dismissively wave them, like one of these.
That thing under the chin.
Give them like an Italian under the chin. You give them one of those. One of these.
The
other Italian thing. But we've brought a lot of gestures to you people. You should really be fucking... This would be a country of very little gestures if it wasn't for us.
Maybe the wiggle of the fingers on the nose.
That's a possibility.
That's a good one.
That's maybe hands in the ears like moose horns, moose antlers. You could do one of those. Other than that, there's really not a lot of gestures you can do.
Yeah.
Slapping your ass at somebody.
Grabbing their crotch and wiggling it. Was it the sex pest?
Oh, maybe it was
Was he jerking off at him?
The crotch chop. Maybe it was a crotch chop. Yeah, the sex pest could have been. That's quite the gesture. The older couple
come on our face.
Oh man, Said he was going to come on our nachos. I didn't know what that meant. The older couple who run the place should not be dealing with families and or children. The rest of the staff seem to be accustomed to and accepting of their behavior. Well, yeah, they work for them. What are they going to do? Yell at their boss? The lady who owns it. Please do not subject your family and friends to this place. It sounds fun to work there. You can just be a dick to everybody.
Do whatever you want.
It's like working in Clerks. It's insane.
Yeah, but the difference is like the manager backs you up and throws people out.
Yeah. You're following their example at that point. That's company policy.
You gave him the finger, I'll throw him out.
I'd like to see like the staff break room in the back. There's like signs above doors like, let's give good service today or whatever. Play like champions if you're in sports. Like, what do they have up? Fuck these people.
Somebody hit somebody.
Yeah. Gather your gestures.
This is why we play the game.
Man. Serenity gives 1 star. The front desk lady needs some manners just because she's, 94?
Oh, there's the owner.
That's the owner. Doesn't give her the right to bang and scream at me and my friends and family. She banged you? That's not good.
She banged at you or just banged you?
The right to bang and scream at me. Bang at me.
Don't bang me and scream at me at the same time.
Super weird. Yeah, I don't like that. And my family and friends. So she's mean. A Shia, 1 star. This place is so rude.
This place is rude.
The whole building is rude. It's not just the people inside of it. They kicked 2 people out of the eating area for no reason. They searched a girl.
Oh.
No, that's the sex pest. He's like, I have to search. I'm sorry. I see some lumps where they really shouldn't be. Let me make sure of those. Wow. They searched a girl and tried to kick her out for no reason. My friend was sitting on my other friend's lap, and the security was so rude about it. When they started closing, a lot of kids' rides weren't there. When they started closing, there's no punctuation here. A lot of kids' rides weren't there, including me and my friend. So your ride wasn't there yet. They had to wait outside for their ride. Yeah. So they, quote, banned us for 2 weeks because our rides weren't there on time. This place, are there posted rules here at this joint?
Banned us.
For 2 weeks. You can come back, but not for 2 weeks.
Yeah, come back in 2 weeks.
My friend's uncle lives far, so it'll take a while. Plus, their Wi-Fi is absolutely trash. This place is the worst, not the worst.
The worst.
The worst. I like it too, yeah. The worst to go to, and we only go because it's the only skating rink we have. Both security guards are in the photos, and you can see them just telling these kids. They're
searching folks, yeah.
They're just standing in a parking lot waiting for their rides, and you can tell they're like, listen, you're going to have to get out of there. Like, you can see the...
Loitering? Get out of here.
Give me a fucking break. Calm down.
Who gives a fuck?
You know what I mean? Relax. Yeah, kids are dicks, but so what? We were all dicks.
They also require a ride. They can't just wander down. You're just going to kick people out and make them walk?
From what I understand, this is in like a rural area. They're going to send them down the highway, just wandering down.
Head on down state route, whatever the fuck.
That's ridiculous. Kelvin, 1 star. This place is shitty, to be honest. I'ma open my own skating rink, guys.
Okay.
That's the whole review. You get that, everybody?
Yeah.
Look for Kelvin's All Skate. It's coming soon.
Kevin's Golden State.
Kelvin, not even Kevin.
Right.
Yeah. Goldine gives 1 star. A horrible place to skate. Bad rink floors. Well, that we know. They'll impale them in pieces of it in your leg.
It's splintering.
I'm surprised they didn't charge that kid extra for taking some of the floor home with you.
Take the house home.
That's an extra $5 if you're going to take pieces with you. Bad rink floors, and the place is not kept clean. People on the rink floor are shoulder checking other skaters. That seems to be a thing that goes on. Yeah. And the staff do nothing about it.
Nothing. Yep.
Do nothing. I went up to try to buy some new skates, and they were trying to sell me some used skates with no info on them.
Info? What do you want to know?
I don't know what info. There's no Carfax. Yeah, was there a skate fax on this?
These ever been in an accident?
Have these ever been in a
collision? Probably a lot of them.
Quite a few on the shoulder checking kit is out there. So their rentals are in bad condition and have missing wheels, bent frames, etc. That sounds fun.
Bent frames.
I don't know how you'd skate with missing wheels. The roller skates. So how the fuck do you skate without all of them? I think you need them all.
They got a bent frame.
I don't know, because it's only got 3 wheels, so it's twisted as you lean on it. Extremely rude staff as well. No AC in the building. It's Mississippi.
How is there no AC?
What? So it was very hot in there. No AC. No, I will not abide that. I absolutely not.
God.
I wouldn't go anywhere in Mississippi that didn't have extremely good air conditioning.
No.
The air is it's like frosting down there. The air, it's so thick. It really like cream cheese frosting. Joe gives 1 star. If the people working here don't like people in general, why own a business?
Why are you here?
Why are you here? Nasty, uncalled for attitudes towards children. Dress code is what they think is appropriate. That's a dress code generally is what someone who made it thinks is appropriate. Sure. Don't waste your money on these crotchety old people who run this busted up trash place. Crotchety and trash place. Okay, here's one of the dress coded people, and this is asinine. Mm-hmm. No tits or anything. Okay, Andrea, 1 star. Couldn't go because bra straps were showing. Absolute baloney. Now, baloney. Now, I'd like to show you what she's wearing. Look at that.
Stop it.
That's
a teenager.
That's
what they do.
Ridiculous. But it's not even showing anything.
No, it's a whole shirt. And
her shoulders are covered. Right. It's down. Her dress. It goes down halfway down her bicep. It's just in the back. It's not
you
like
can see it on the sides.
All the way up at the neckline. Right. It goes like a third of the way down her back, which shows her bra straps. I would have said okay and whip my bra off and you're going to see these bouncy titties now. How's that?
Now it bounces. I don't
now
know what
how
to
do you feel? Yeah, I was trying to keep them in place, but you want to see the ladies. You want to see the girls swing. Let's do it.
Wait till I'm Your Puppet plays.
Oh man, it's over. This is just ridiculous. Leave
stupid.
Just that you're being a pervert is what that says. You're looking at
at the back of a child
and the way her hair goes. You don't even see anything. Her hair covers it all. Yeah. You don't even see it's. Ridiculous. Oh my God, that's silly. If I was a parent, I'd be very mad. That person's parent, I'd go in yelling at people
for sure.
Listen, you crotchety old bitch, we're gonna have a chat.
Listen, you psychopath.
Guess what? My ride isn't here either, so it's gonna be a while. Terry, 1 star. From the moment I stepped onto the property, the owners and the security guard was very rude.
Owners and security guard was?
They was very rude. They treat older children and adults in a rude and disgusting manner.
Oh.
Okay. The only lady threw my money at me and was very rude. She tried to keep me from entering, and the security guard was very persistent on kicking me out.
Nope, don't bother with him. I'm throwing him out.
I got this. This is a lady.
Oh.
Yeah, no, this is a lady. I don't understand this. I'm there
tossing her. Don't worry.
You're gone, Terry, with an I. I was there to supervise children, and he still tried to kick me out for not skating.
Oh.
Wow. So
You're
better
not allowed to watch the children.
You're not allowed to watch your children skate. You better
have to
get in there.
Participate if you bring your kids here.
Wow. He also made many comments about the shirt I had on, which was in dress code. They don't keep up with this place, and it's very disgusting inside. The carpet needs to be cleaned, and it smells rancid. The bathrooms are disgusting. There will be poop, always.
There's going to be, yeah.
I paid for food and waited 30 minutes and still did not get it. After I finally had enough and went outside waiting on the kids, he approached some of the women I arrived with and asked them about me in a rude. Asked about me in a rude. And proceeded to bother them with questions about me. I understand what his job is, but he's focusing on all the wrong things when it comes to them. When it comes to them children and their safety.
Them children.
When it comes to them children and their safety. The old lady and him and the owner are by far the worst people there. Let's get a ranking system. I like to see a whole... Show me from 1 to 10. Who's the best to worst? Definitely will not ever be going there again or letting my children go. Disgusting. Okay. Devin, 1 star. The owner is horrible.
Yeah.
Quote, got on to me. I don't know what that... Maybe they say I'm on to you. Something got on to me in quotes for taking my children outside the skating rink with me to finish setting up for a birthday party. Then on our way back in, loudly yelled to the lady at the desk, yeah, I don't know why they decided to go back out. Maybe because we're setting up for a party and have to bring several things in. Also, they have a list of what you can't wear into the skating rink. Okay. Yeah, these people are out of their minds.
List of what you can't wear.
This isn't, what you can't wear. Okay. Lumina, 1 star. I've skated here for years, and I finally had enough of this place. I can no longer tolerate it. This is good. They're snapping in front of our eyes here, in front of our ears. The owners are incredibly rude and disrespectful. Their dress code is absolutely ridiculous. One time I went there and I was wearing ripped jeans, and yes, they did have a few big rips in them, but nothing too terribly major, and a t-shirt. The old lady at the front counter eyed me up and down, then told me I couldn't wear the jeans I had on because it showed skin.
What? Oh, got rips in them.
It showed, yeah. They must hire all sex offenders, and they're really afraid they're just going to jump on them. And also, due to the dress code, I felt very uncomfortable as she did this, like I was naked or something. Now, I understand that it's a Christian-run business, and I respect that they have a dress code and everything, but it was just crazy. Yeah, I'm going to start a Satanist pagan skating rink. You wear whatever the fuck you want and smoke weed as you skate. That's what's going on. Yeah, I don't give a shit. You want to bring your kids, bring them. If you don't, fuck off then. I don't care. There you go. I'm going to move it to Mississippi, and I'm going to call it Empire State Skating. I'm going to move it down there. That's
Garden
what's going to happen.
State Skate.
Yeah, that's exactly what's going to happen.
Garden State Skate. That's
We're
it.
doing Grand Canyon State Skating. That's what's happening. Right next door to this place.
Big Sky State Skate.
And I'm just going to bump like the most offensive music I can with a giant speaker pointed in their direction.
Pointed at them.
And I'm going to hire I'm going to hire 4 strippers. I'm going to install poles right on the property line, and I'm going to hire 4 strippers just to dance right on the property line at all times. Just to offend these fucking idiots.
With upside-down crucifix necklaces.
Absolutely. And I'm going to go, what? That's just my business. That's how this is what I want. It's fine.
Wait till you see what Mary inside does. She's dildo fucking herself with Jesus on the cross.
While she's skating, too. She's very talented. Very talented.
I don't know about you, but I'm impressed.
I was impressed. It's pretty good. So it was just crazy. She then yelled to another person, the other owner, who was an older male. Yeah, we definitely get the management structure here.
Yeah.
He then screamed in my face when he saw what I was wearing. Me and my sister, whom was with me at the time, were both flabbergasted and taken aback by this sudden outburst. Not only that, but toward the end of the session, are we talking about the skating session or the getting yelled at session?
Yeah.
We don't know what's going on. The security guard tries to throw both of us out. He was persistent on trying to get us out the door and physically pushing us out. What's happening?
Get out.
He was super rude and aggressive. This place had always been really bad, except for when it first opened. But man has this place really gone downhill. It's gone downhill, which is you'd think would be good for skating, but it's not.
Yeah.
It's actually bad. It's no longer enjoyable to come here, and I highly don't recommend it to anyone to come and waste their money here. If I could give less stars, I would. Okay.
And less stars.
Less stars. 1 star is just being generous. Wow. Okay, Nick, we'll wrap this place up. 1 star. Old lady working the front desk was extremely rude. Would not let me back inside to speak with my friends. After I had stepped outside for a moment, she told me, "Those guys paid, you didn't." Completely ignoring the fact that I paid for myself and friends to skate just 2 hours before. Wow.
Oh, yeah, but your time's up.
Your time's up. James and Jimmy's satanic skating. I think that's going to be when we retire, that's what we're doing. Right down there. Golden's Empire Grand Canyon State Skating.
Big Sky Empire.
And strip club.
That's actually a great idea.
All the strippers are on roller skates. What do you say?
Strippers dancing on poles elevated in the center of where you skate. It's genius.
And they're on roller skates. Yeah, it's
the amount of
everything.
Boners are going to be crazy.
Oh, man. People are going to not be paying attention, run into each other. It's going to be a lot of fun. That's what's happening. Ari, 1 star. The older lady at the front taking the money was very rude.
Yeah.
Jesus, she seems to be rude.
She's the worst.
And would constantly shout and bang on the glass shield at people.
Oh.
What is this? A ghetto liquor store? What do you need a glass shield? It's a skating rink.
Glass.
What is happening?
Wow.
How many times has she been punched through that fucking window? Or she's like, we need to install something.
Bulletproof, please.
Yeah, really, people. It's my friends and I felt very uncomfortable. Also, it seems that their dress code only applies to a certain race of people, as my friend was turned around for wearing a tank top, but we saw other people wear the same thing inside. Never returning to this establishment again. So they're basically saying they use their dress code to be able to pick and choose to who they want in. Yeah. Basically, they can just refuse service to people based on anything. So, Ashley, 1 star. If I could give 0 stars, I would have. She didn't need that, but that's okay. She had it. We could just forget the have is on there.
It's close.
I don't believe in talking down about people. Well,
talking down
about people. Well, guess what?
Too?
Well, you're in luck, Ashley, because we do. So
I love it.
It's what we live for. So here we go.
It's my favorite.
That's all we do.
Yeah.
Talking down about people, and I have never left a bad review for anywhere I've been. I feel I have to let people know about the experience we had. We had my daughter's 8th birthday there today, and from the moment we walked in the door, we were treated badly. Every guest that joined our party informed us that the owners were rude to them as well. It was a bit embarrassing to have family and friends come and be treated this way. We will never go back to this place, and I pray that God will open their eyes and hearts to see the error of their ways.
Dear Jesus, help them open their eyes.
Oh, my God. Help them open their eyes and hearts.
That's all that we have left is to pray to Jesus about it.
This place has really gone downhill when that's all
Jesus
you can do.
And a carpenter.
Yeah. Hey, they're in luck.
He was a carpenter.
That's what I mean. It's all good. Speaking of Jesus, JC is the next reviewer. I swear to God. I swear to God.
He's heard.
JC. Well, let's see what Jesus has to think about. Maybe we'll see.
This is unbelievable.
I think Jesus would have rather hung out at my establishment, by the way, at our establishment, rather than this place. Like, this place sucks, man.
JC's about to tell everybody how much this place sucks.
I'm telling you.
1 star. I've tried my best.
I've tried my best. Oh, man. So, JC, I'm assuming Jesus himself, 1 star. I'm not a rude or unreasonable person. Oh, that's Christ-like. That sounds about right.
That. We've heard you very nice.
You speak respectful to me, and I'll do the same.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'll turn the other cheek anyway. Doesn't matter. It's all good.
I will smite thee.
Yeah, I'll smite thee. Don't sweat it. The old lady at the front counter is extremely rude when my 6-year-old looks at me and says, "Daddy, that old lady needs to mind her manners." After seeing how she spoke to me, there's a problem. Then the next time I show up with 3 children, 4 of us total, 1 child didn't want to skate, and the lady just kept rudely repeating, "Only 2 can go in." I'm thinking they're at full capacity or something since there were 4 of us. 2 could not enter instead of just simply saying I had to pay for all 3 kids whether they skate or not. Wow, okay. Very nasty attitude, very uncalled for. I myself, getting up there in age.
Very, I've heard. 2000.
Wow, yeah, things get creaky, you know what I mean? After a couple thousand years, a millennia or 2, you get creaky. Yeah. I myself am getting up there in age, and my F's given are about depleted. That's the greatest way I've ever heard
Jesus
that put.
Gets no more F's.
He has no more time for your bullshit, everybody. He's saying, it's about depleted, folks.
My F's are depleted.
Oh, my God, I love
Christ.
it. It's getting harder for me to keep my cool. End of the conversation was, quote, "Only 3 can enter," to which I replied, "That's fine. That's all I have, and I don't plan on making any more." At least not while I'm at the rink here.
More come to me every day, but
oh my God, this gets even better. The last line. "Next time I might not be so friendly, even if it means none shall pass." I swear to God,
it's Jesus.
This is. This show is some serendipitous shit, man. I'm telling you. Oh,
he's like,
my God.
you're going to be rude to me at your gate. Wait till you get to mine, bitch.
Hey, everybody, just going to take a quick break from the show to tell you a little bit more about Mint Mobile. Find out more about Mint Mobile on mintmobile.com. Now, it's summertime here, and you know what does not belong in your summer plans? You have all these plans for fun and barbecues and 3-day weekends. You know what can really ruin that and what shouldn't? A wireless bill. A giant, big, fat wireless bill with hair all over it. You don't want that. No, you don't. When with Mint Mobile, you can get the coverage and speed that you're used to, but for so much less money. It's ridiculous to pay more than this. And for a limited time, Mint Mobile is offering 3 months of unlimited premium wireless service for $15 a month. Get rid of your overpriced, ridiculous, jaw-dropping wireless monthly bills and get yourself Mint Mobile. They're coming to the summer rescue for you guys. I'm telling you right now, all plans come with high-speed data, unlimited talk and text, delivered on the nation's largest 5G network. You use your own phone with any Mint Mobile plan and bring your own phone number along with your existing contacts. Ditch the overpriced wireless and get 3 months of unlimited service from Mint Mobile for $15 a month. We switched over. You should too. Really like Mint Mobile. I like not overpaying for my wireless. I get great service, and I'm not paying a ridiculous amount, and neither should you. This year, skip breaking a sweat and breaking the bank. Get this new customer offer and your 3-month unlimited wireless plan for just $15 a month at mintmobile.com/yourstupidopinions. That's mintmobile.com/yourstupidopinions. Upfront payment of $45 required, equivalent to $15 a month. Limited time new customer offer for first 3 months only. Speeds may slow above 35 gigabytes on unlimited plan. Taxes and fees extra. See Mint Mobile for details.
This is your before and after story, where your first steps towards a new life-changing career begin. Southeastern College can take you there. We offer in-demand hybrid and online programs with hands-on training, led by in-field career professionals, and career services to put you on the path to a rewarding and fulfilling future. This is where your transformation begins. Southeastern College, your future is bright. Visit sec.edu to get started.
Oh my God, Jesus Christ.
This is amazing.
There are so many more that are just absolutely
No, we got to stop it. Jesus.
Crazy. We got to stop.
Jesus did the trick.
Oh man, I know. I'm just making sure there's nobody like the lady hit one of the kids or something like that.
Yeah.
But or more pictures of this one's, they call her an old hag. That's pretty good.
Okay.
I do enjoy that old hag. Also about the dress code. This place is a hell nah. That's a good one.
Okay, yeah.
Cash only in 2023. Can you say
That's
tax
right.
fraud any louder?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's big red letters on their website, for
That's
Christ's
cash
sake.
only, bitches. Rollerblades so worn down, might as well have taped 4 wheels to the bottom of my feet in a straight line. No hats on the floor, but I can carry my hat in my hand the whole time. I'm so confused at this rule. Holy shit. A great place to sit to listen to full-length TikTok songs and 80s music while you go in a circle for hours. Wall is so dirty I had cultures growing on my palms by the time I left from touching them.
That's not true, but that's disgusting.
Wow. Made sure to tip the 12-year-old working the skate counter before I left. I pray to God he got to keep it. Well,
He was there.
yeah, he is there. All right, that said, let's break in with the personal item of the week, everybody.
Here we go.
Which is actually a personal location of the week.
Yeah?
And it's a weird place, guys. From all these reviews, it's like part adult bookstore, part adult toy store, like, sex toys, part arcade,
Real arcade?
part like jack booth, fucking entrepreneur, and part like meetup hookup spot.
Oh.
It's weird, dude. These
What
reviews
kind
are
of
wild.
hookup? Like straight people? Or because
This-
gay people love to, I don't know.
I
don't
think
wanna
it's
disparage
everybody.
Gay people, but it seems like they
No,
have
but they
some
need places
that-
to meet because you
Yeah,
don't. If
yeah.
you just go to fucking Applebee's, you don't know who's
Yeah.
gay or not. But if you're
Right,
in, if there's a specific place where That's why the rest stops were popular for a long time back in the day. Guys knew if I go on the rest stop and go off in the bushes, another guy will jerk me off.
And there are public parks in Arizona that they do this. Yeah.
I know they do. Yeah, there's some areas there, as I've heard.
Sodomy Gulch.
Oh, God, Jesus, I didn't know it had a name. Sodomy Gulch. Jesus, maybe that's what we call the skate rink.
I'm not going to say where it is.
I think we call it Sodomy Gulch, our skating rink.
Yeah, I mean, that's what people call it.
James and Jimmie's Sodomy Gulch, satanic, pagan, Grand Canyon Empire State skating rink and strip club.
Sodomy Gulch.
This place is called Adult Books and Arcade.
Well, nailed it.
Boom. Right to the point.
I'll bet there's 10,000 of those in this country.
Totally. Same name.
Yeah, and they're none are related. They're different people making money off each one.
It's just one little foreign man that owns them all. This is at 3438 Slauson Avenue in Huntington Park, California.
Okay.
So this is has 3.8 stars on Google here. So that's not too great. Here's David. 5 stars. David looks like an older fella. Yeah. I'm from out of town, and when to the back, I guess went he's trying to go for. Yeah. Went to the back, and there was so many guys there, and I got more than I can get.
What?
I got more than I can get, Dick. And one thing everyone walks in the booth. I had a great time. I will go there again when I get town. Some foreigner came in and got cornholed in the bathroom.
by more than he could handle.
In a jerk booth. So many guys there. I got more than I can dick. More than I can get dick. There's more dick than I can even take in, basically.
Unbelievable.
Okay, but he loves it. 5 stars, so good for him.
I'll be right back as soon as I heal.
Wow. Next up from Breed Me Brie.
Okay. Jesus, Brie.
Oh, boy. 5 stars, Brie. Holy shit. I went there last Monday. I was dress up in panties, thigh-high garter belt, high heels, and a naughty outfit.
In case you remember me.
Had sweats on. Huh? What, under
over all of that?
I think maybe under all of it, which wouldn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Had a great time. I plan to go today, July 1st, to hope to meet a few. I don't know what the fuck. I don't even know what that means. Place was nice and clean. Great customer service. I made my way to the arcade. I think the arcade's where the action happens.
Evidently, is she the Donkey Kong? Is that what it is?
Apparently, after you come, you can't type because none of these people's reviews make sense. Here's from Jesus.
Yeah, is that what it says? Jesus?
Yeah, or Jesus, either one. Yeah. But 5 stars. It's lit tonight. 4/25, April 25th.
Yeah.
Pull up.
Just this recently.
This is just 2 months ago. Yeah, 3 months ago, whatever.
It's lit tonight.
It's lit tonight. Pull up. Let's go.
Where is this?
Huntington Beach, California.
Damn, good for you guys. Who
knew? Jerry, 5 stars. Mm-hmm. The dildos are big and yummy. This place is amazing.
Yummy.
Was sad to see only one American challenge. What the hell is that?
Well, sounds like
is that a dildo?
All you can dick.
Yeah, what is that like the old 96er or something?
Yeah.
What are we like the? Sad to see. Is that a brand of dildo? American Challenge?
I don't know. Would you enjoy me to? I don't want this in my search.
I wouldn't. I have enough murder shit in there. I don't need to have dildos too. I wouldn't buy any sex toy with the word challenge in it. That seems really scary, right? Would you buy that? I wouldn't.
American Challenge.
Sex toys.
Sex toy. All right. Jesus Christ, I'm horrified to see what this is.
It's going to be something.
It doesn't even show anything.
Okay, these people are... I'm telling you.
Oh, that's what it is.
All the blood is drained from their brains. They have no way to...
It's a dildo? The Great American Challenge. It looks like it's a challenge.
It's like a tree trunk?
It's bigger than your head.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
There's a man holding it.
This guy's upset they only have one.
Well, there's probably it's a Highlander, sir. There can only be one.
We can only fit one. We're updating that.
James,
in the
there's a
whole
man
story.
flexing, and he's holding it by his head, and it's stretching down past his armpit.
Oh,
and it's
okay.
as thick as a Coke can. It's fucking crazy.
That's a challenge.
Who can fit that?
Well, that's a challenge. That's what it is. At least they're honest in marketing.
I couldn't even accommodate that in my mouth.
Holy shit. But they made up for it with their huge of course. Huge selection. I mean, huge.
Well, then why do you need the Great American Challenge?
I don't know. And then yum.
Oh, God. They're yummy.
Yummy. They have some yummy lube. This is the best shop I've ever been to. The vibrator cured my arthritis.
Oh, really? Fuck myself so hard, I don't even hurt in my elbow anymore. It just made you hurt elsewhere.
By the way, I've never seen more likes on reviews. You know, there's you can like the review, see if it's helpful. There's tons of them. These people are interactive. Okay, so that has 19 likes, that review, by the way. Yeah. Naughty Nina, oh boy, 5 stars. The service was excellent, prices were great, and the arcade was amazing. Wow. I'm going there right now. Does anyone want to meet me? I am a CD bottom.
What's a CD?
Fucking beats the shit out of me. How the fuck do I know? CD?
Naughty Nina?
Naughty Nina is a CD bottom.
I mean, if you
I think you're going to get
CD
the bottoms of CD cases.
The rainbow part.
Yeah, either that or the case. Just you want half a CD case? Okay. I don't know. That has 95 likes, by the way.
CD is cock dominant. I don't know what that is.
That's what I mean. I'm trying to think of all sex words, but I'm not sure. 95 likes though. So other people get it.
Yeah. What's the word for when things are letters? You know what I mean?
Things are letters?
When like organizations are letters. Like what do the letters mean? Acronym. That's
okay.
All right.
But the acronym has to spell a word too. Otherwise, it's what's the other one? I can't remember.
What does C? Okay, we're moving on. I'm not saying that.
It's not an acronym. Yeah. No. What?
It could. Yeah, it isn't. Not. It isn't.
Oh, okay.
It's cum dumpster.
Cum dumpster
or cross dresser, but it's probably cum dumpster. Cum
Either
dumpster
way,
bottom.
Yeah. Seems like probably they wouldn't use cross dresser. Probably. Yeah.
That is fascinating.
More Cock Mary gives 5 stars.
Okay. All right, Mary.
What a great place. I was going there right now.
Everybody's on their way.
They love it, and they're on their way, and they can't type because they got
cock on the brain.
When you have one hand on the wheel and one on your genitalia, it's hard to type. It's difficult. You got to use your wheel hand to type. It's hard.
Jesus Christ.
What a great place. I was going there right now. Didn't really want to meet you there.
Oh, okay.
20 likes.
You're supposed to be typing this on Grindr.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe this is just like a meetup spot. Maybe this is like
it.
You remember how they used to have those like Amazon places where you could pick up stuff?
Yeah.
Maybe it's like that for sex.
You just put your butthole in there.
Yeah.
Become a cum dumpster.
Horny Heidi gives 5 stars. I am going there today. All capital letters.
Why do they all have amazing screen names?
On the way. That's what I love, that. This is
Crazy
great.
Screen names and on their way there.
Horny Heidi is on
There's
the
nowhere
fucking way.
There's nowhere else that somebody reviews on my way now.
No, on my way. You don't see Taco Bell reviews go, I'm going there right now. On my way.
Not one person from that fucking skate joint was like, can't wait. I'm on my way. I've been a million times. It's my favorite.
It's the best.
It's only a place where you come.
Oh, God. Was there on Monday. I went to buy some lube. I went to the arcade in the back. I took off my coat, exposing my naughty outfit. I am a CD. Cum dumpster. I think we're going our cum dumpster.
Yeah,
cum dumpster cross-dressing.
Yeah.
Cross-dressing cum dumpster. I don't know.
Maybe
all of it. CD. I had a blast to so TOTWO 2. Had a blast to 2 daddies back to my room.
Oh my word! Took 2.
They picked up two dudes and took them back to the room for whatever act. This place is wild.
It's fantastic.
But I haven't heard anybody making a financial transaction here. How do they fucking stay in business?
It's for fun.
This
place is a money laundering outfit.
This is wild. Allegedly.
Yeah. Right. I don't mean that.
No, that's a joke. This is all satire.
But it sounds like their business comes from the Great American Challenge, and then you take that thing with a friend, another shopper, perhaps.
Another shopper, yeah. And you can peruse together.
Back to try it out.
Holy balls, man. Faustino, 5 stars.
David.
Exactly. There he is. Bud Bundy himself. He's here.
Is he a CD?
He doesn't say so. It was originally in Spanish, it's translated.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I love this place because it can be taken if it's active.
What?
I don't know. And there's 18 likes. Does that mean you can rob it easily if it's open?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Or you can get them all.
Oh, Sandy, 4 stars. Little awkward how the employee stares. He's making sure you don't smuggle anything out in an orifice there.
It's pretty easy to get rid of one of these.
Yeah. But excited to try the products I purchased. Okay. Tyrone, 3 stars. The selection of items isn't anything special, and the prices are a bit higher than other places.
There you go.
The arcade in the back is nice, though.
It's a fun game.
Then it gets crazier. It has plenty of room per booth and even glory holes.
What is going on?
What in the fuck is happening at this arcade? I am horrified.
I'm Googling adult arcade definition because I've seen it on buildings, and I just figure in the back there's a bunch of Double Dragon.
I figured it was jerk booths like they used to have in like Times Square when fucking back in the day. Like
what
you go
does
in
that,
and
what does it mean? What is an adult arcade? On Reddit, James, what does it say it is? It says,
they used to have
it's
women
not safe
doing
for work. Yeah.
Women would be doing shit in the booth, like behind a glass. You'd walk in, and I had friends that used to go to that shit, and they'd tell me about it when they were like 14.
Yeah. It says Blitz and Chits, whatever that means. I don't know. Oh, dude, you're missing out. It's a place where adults can go inside of sex shops and live out their most adult fantasies.
There we go.
There's couches so you can get a solid 8 hours of sleep, and you can feel refreshed when you wake up. All right, now
that is some absolute Ms. Pac-Man is back there. Don't worry about it.
There's often envelopes filled with bills that you have your name on them, but when you look at them, it says balance due section, and the total's always 0.
So no Mortal Kombat is what you're telling me?
No, it's just it's sex. That's what it is.
Yeah,
it's an arcade that serves alcohol. No, it's not. It's where you put your dick in a hole, and there's somebody on the other side that makes it come.
They have glory holes. That is, wow. And even glory holes, although it sucked that I couldn't go a minute without someone trying to get into my booth.
Well, yeah, because it's awesome in there.
And booth is a euphemism for his ass, by the way. I don't know if you knew that.
Well, finish up and get out. Booth.
Wow. That is this person, Charles, 3 stars. They say that they keep the place clean, but the quality of the store and its products are good. The staff is not deliberately intrusive, and in general, it's a good place to come and or bring your partner. This is just a fuck shack. Geo, 3 stars. On the outside, adult books and arcade sounds like a cross between the public library and Chuck E. Cheese. No, it doesn't. First of all,
what are you talking about?
I would not
sound wholesome.
Eat anything from here.
No.
But in the inside, you realize it is exactly that.
Yeah.
Quite quiet with lots of playing. The only difference is, unlike libraries or restaurants, the lights here are turned off. Winky face.
Off.
In the back, maybe it's you don't want to see what you're doing. I guess I don't know.
I'd love to see whatever I'm putting this in. That's a little frightening.
Yeah. Chrissy, 3 stars. Young and masculine presenting, looking to cross-dress for first time. Is this place okay? I'm going to say yes, Chrissy. I'm going to go out on a limb and say anything goes here. I don't think you're going to be, no one's going to
in
you
the
any shit.
reviews asking questions. I don't think
Yeah.
they're gonna get. You're not gonna get answers.
We got 33 likes, thumbs up, so I think it's safe.
Okay, well that sounds good. Yeah.
Come on down. Yeah, and that's okay. You couldn't get any more opposite than the skating rink in this place. They're really just the most opposite two places that
I mean,
have
this
ever
is
existed.
really the skating rink we're opening.
Yeah, this is the one we're opening, pretty much. Yeah, but ours will be more debaucherous. Is the only difference.
Roll up,
Roll up.
roll up, and check out our skating rink.
Wow. Jose, 1 star. They were closed before 2 a.m. on a Wednesday. How dare they?
Okay, I don't know.
Before 2 a.m. on a Wednesday.
Sorry, you needed to come on at 3 in the morning.
Wow. It wasn't even midnight when they were already closed. Wasted my gas for nothing.
Oh,
Before it was free to go in and see movies, and now the cashier charges $5 to go in and see movies on the side fee of what the movie machine requests us to pay. So it does have like jerk shacks, basically, little jerk boxes.
yeah.
Another Jesus Christ. This is,
God dang, he really
he's into
loves
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. 1 star. I would not recommend this place.
No?
I'm disappointed, Jesus. The guy in charge today, 12:24, 11:30 a.m. Christmas Eve, you're in this joint? Really? This is your holiday?
Yeah,
Okay.
your birthday's tomorrow, man.
Oh, man, that's amazing. Was rude and insulting and telling people to get out.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Chris, 1 star. Old white guy is a creep. Just unlocks doors while you're in there getting busy. He's really annoying.
Yeah, you're getting checked on, man. Hurry up.
Yeah, you guys almost done in there.
You
Hold
only
on.
paid
Hey.
for a certain amount of time.
Yeah, snapping in their face. Hey,
Yeah, get out.
get out. Dogalon. Dogalon? I don't know.
Yeah.
1 star. Terrible place. All the stuff is old, and the guy who owns it just keeps looking at you and makes you feel creepy.
Oh boy.
All the packages were turning yellow and looked used. Will never go again. P.S. The guy who stares is very, very creepy.
Yeah. Wow.
P.S. on that
Why are
one.
you looking around so much?
Yeah, go in, get out, do your business, and go.
Get out of there.
Jesus Christ. Alexis, 1 star. This place sucks.
Good.
Boom. Yeah,
It should.
it should and it does. It's overpriced and the toys are all uncomfortable. And they don't carry good soft ones. Okay, they only have like hard plastic dicks.
Yeah. Oh boy.
If you are a lesbian looking for a toy, go somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, that's good advice for me because obviously. Let's see. This is Angel, 1 star. Sucks balls with a Z.
Ah.
Brian, 1 star. This is again translated from Spanish, so those are fun.
Does it say balls with a Z too?
It's no balls with a Z, but his last name does end in Z though.
Yeah.
But it's not balls. 1 star. The worst place I've ever been. That's better than if I could give 0. I would.
Yeah.
What does the attendant have to do inside the booths? Knocking on the doors? I don't recommend this place to anyone. Why does this guy care about what you do in there? That's what you pay for. The biggest disappointment.
I was murdering a woman. Get out.
He's in there dismembering a fucking golden retriever, and they're
What do you
like,
want?
"You're not supposed to do that in here. You can suck all the dick you want, but no, this is too much."
Why are you taking apart that calico? Get out of here.
Get out of here. It's crazy. Betancourt, 1 star.
Yeah.
The guy who serves is terrible. What's he serving?
Yeah.
Oh, God. It's a good place, but the staff is behind you knocking on the door all the time, and it would be harassment because they have no way of helping the guy who serves.
What?
Is there a guy running around sucking dicks in there? Is that
I
what
guess
serving
so.
is? A gray-haired old man is always in a bad mood. I'm never coming back.
Yes, I am.
Yes, I will. Holy shit.
Gray-haired and crabby. Leave me alone.
My goodness. Okay.
Yeah.
So we have some sex toys and some new friends that we've just acquired. Where are we going to go?
Splinters in our leg.
Yeah. Where are we going to go with all of this?
Where?
We're headed to, I'm going to show you a picture of it.
Oh, boy.
Classy, all class.
Jesus.
The Roadway Inn. In, where the hell is this place? In, oh, that's right. 1239 Harrisburg Pike in Carlisle, Pennsylvania.
Okay.
I guess that's
On a
outside of
turnpike?
On a turnpike, apparently.
Yeah.
It says on here, and I don't mean by reviews, it says 2-star hotel.
Oh God! How do you get 2 stars?
I don't know.
If that's a 2-star hotel,
2-star hotel.
every hotel's a 5-star. If that's 2.
Well, I think front door, 1 star.
Yeah, air conditioning.
Bed, other star. That's it. Air conditioning is probably sketchy in this joint. Let's be realistic.
It's in Pennsylvania. Yeah.
And it only has 2.7 stars in the reviews. For a hotel.
2-star hotel. They're right.
They're right on the money with that. And that's out of 408 reviews. So this isn't like
Yeah.
12 people fucking this thing all up for them. This is a mess. Check-in time 2 p.m., which is nice. That's earlier than a lot of places.
That is early. Yeah.
Check-out time 11 a.m., which is also, that's a little earlier. A lot of places do noon now. So anyway, Steven, 5 stars.
What time? 7 a.m.?
No, 11 a.m.
11 a.m. Okay.
11 a.m., which is, kind of standard. Steven, 5 out of 5 here. Loves it. He says, I really like this place. You can pay cash, which is the sign of a quality hotel. Always the sign of a quality hotel.
Jesus.
The one we stayed at that accepted cash when we were very, very poor going to South by Southwest years ago.
Yeah, they
took change from us. Not only cash, they took quarters and shit.
But then they said it was like $69 a night, and they were like, another 100 if you're paying cash, and we'll give that 100 back in the morning.
Yeah, we're like, oh.
I was like, that's all I've got.
Yeah. So then we had to go to Jack in the Box and like share French fries as our dinner that night. That was so sad. That was so sad, man.
And then lie. Well, I didn't lie.
You
I just asked a
finessed
question.
your way into a military discount, which was.
I said, do you guys have a military discount? And they were like, yeah. And then they just gave it to
They
me.
just
I was
applied it. They
I
didn't ask for anything.
I'm just reporting. I was just
That's
finding out if you
curious.
guys have them.
Also wondering if you have a bathroom. I don't have to go, but do you have one? So yeah, you can pay cash, all quality, obviously.
Yeah.
My room came with an ashtray. Awesome. Smoke weed in there. Great.
Gross.
The rooms are clean with microwave, TV, refrigerator, and good cable television.
Good cable. The
Good
jerk
cable
shit.
television, yeah. And then 2 thumbs up and an American flag emoji for some reason. I don't know how the fuck that works. Great.
This place is American as apple pie.
They got shit to jerk off to and ashtrays. That
And
is,
it took cash.
oh, say, God. Paul.
Pay in cash.
You can pay in cash.
Oh, Jesus.
Paul, 4 out of 5 stars. I've been staying here on and off for the past 7 years.
Oh, Paul, get it together.
Paul, your life has been a mess for the last 7
poor
years, is what that says. The manager is really nice and helpful. He works with you when you're having a rough time.
Hey, Paul, welcome back.
Oh, my God.
They know him like Norm. Christ.
Yeah, they let him like sweep the parking lot for, he only has half the room fee. This is crazy. I currently live here and I pay weekly. Oh, no.
Paul, I hope it gets better, man.
Response from the owner. Thank you, Paul. They
Thank you,
love Paul over there.
Appreciate you doing this, Paul.
They love Paul.
$30 off tonight, Paul.
Here's a review from Gregory. This is from Priceline, so they have 10,
boy.
possible 10 you can get here. 1 out of 10.
1 out of 10.
That's not good.
That's the worst.
This review starts out the best I've ever heard a review start out. This is the best first sentence. Quote, not a damn thing, period. I don't know. Not a
Did they
damn
answer
thing.
like whatever the question on the website was? What's on your mind or some shit?
It's got a plus. There's plus and negative on here. So plus, not a damn thing. Okay. So positives, not a damn thing.
There we go.
Had to remove AC unit filters because they were so dirty and clogged up, it wouldn't even blow air out of the vents. And
This man took shit apart.
he took a wow, and I have pictures for proof.
Wow.
Take that. He started doing maintenance. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Very, very beyond nasty. Very beyond nasty. Was afraid to leave vehicle unattended in parking lot. Again, the sign of quality. Now, negatives. Okay. There are people living in the motel rooms.
Yeah, Paul.
This is Paul. Hi, Paul.
He's having a tough time. Leave him alone.
If you're going to the Roadway Inn and you wave to Paul, make sure you say hi to Paul because he's been having a rough time for the last 7 years or so.
Having a tough go. Leave him alone.
I walked past one room and the door was wide open and people still had Christmas decorations up.
They're saying
yearly. This is from 10 months ago. So we're talking, what is it, June now? So we're talking August.
Just leaving it up till...
In August, there was Christmas decoration. It was like, well, now you might as well just leave it up. You're closer to Christmas.
Yeah, closer to August. It than the new one than the last one.
Oh, there was baby playpens in the parking lot.
What?
That's where I keep my kids. And crackheads sitting all over the parking lot in lawn chairs. This place sounds awesome.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
How far from Pennsylvania or from Pittsburgh or Philly is Carlisle?
It says at Harrisburg Turnpike, so maybe it's outside Harrisburg, I'm thinking.
That's a long ways away.
Yeah, that's in the...
We can't stay there to play Philly this year.
No, we can't. I would not.
I don't want to.
I don't want to stay there. I just want to drive by.
I want to stay and say hello to Paul.
Hi, Paul. We could go and say hi to Paul. I'm just not sleeping there, I don't think.
Yeah, not yet.
I don't want to take Bugs home with me, but I'll say hi to Paul. Everyone go say hi to Paul. 1 star out of 10. Oh, that's nice. Mm-hmm. The shower and curtain was filthy, and my lock for the door was not secure. As I shut the door, the lock came off.
Came off?
Not it wouldn't lock. It just fell off in my hand.
It didn't unlock. It came off.
It came off.
Permanently unlocked.
Now it's really unlocked.
Goddamn.
Vicky 1 star. I'm sorry to say it was the filthiest room I've ever stayed in. Cobwebs on the lampshades and everywhere in corners with bugs in them. Oh, that's nice. So
well, don't be sorry. They're not sorry.
They're not. They've been there long enough to collect bugs, so that's not a good sign.
They're not sorry.
Was afraid to touch the walls. Definitely left my feet covered. So more shoes the whole time.
Yeah.
Baseboard and bathroom looks like it's never been cleaned, and urine on base of toilet. That's fun.
Boy.
Other people, OPU is not what you want.
Didn't even
Other
clean
people's
the piss.
urine is bad.
Yeah.
No. The only safe place was on the bed. That's because you don't have a black light.
Yeah.
Something tells me.
That wasn't safe either.
No, to the human eye, yeah, but at least it had clean sheets, but I would not touch the bedspread. The breakfast was better than I expected. You ate food from this place.
Oh, my God.
You
ate
food prepared
by them. They
anywhere
can't
on this
clean
property.
The room. How do you think they do with the kitchen?
Oh, my
Jesus.
God. They're like, Paul said it was excellent, so I gave it a shot.
Saw Paul smiling.
Yeah, the buffet says Paul approved with a picture of him next to it. Better than I expected. Oh, and there was a swarm of fruit flies, and it reeked of cigarette. Why are you eating here? Couldn't leave the door open because there was a dumpster right outside.
Uh-huh.
This sounds like a real fucking...
I can't imagine, man. This is like anytime you think this is the stereotypical terrible hotel. That's what it is. It's a terrible motel.
It's a terrible roadside one-story. It's not even one of those two-story Holiday Inn. It's a one-story.
It's a single flat,
park right in front of your door and walk in type of joint.
Walk right up to it. And it's got the box AC hanging outside the door.
Yeah, you can see it right there. You know who's cold and who's hot and what's going on right when you pull up. Robert, 1 star. Oh, my. Mm-hmm. I've been staying here for almost 10 years for the car show every May.
Okay, so once a year is what he means.
Yeah, every year there's a car show, and he comes here and stays here for the car show. Yeah. And never had any issues till now. Place always looks super sketchy, but rooms are always clean except my last stay. My room looked to never have been cleaned, and the sheets were stained with hair all over them.
Oh, boy.
Ugh. I went to the front desk and asked for new sheets for the bed and was told they do not have the key to the linen room, and all he could do was change my room.
Oh, my God.
Wow, they really keep those linens locked up tight.
I can't clean your place. I can just give you a new place.
Oh, man. We were switched rooms, and the sheets were actually clean, but the bathroom, another story.
Yeah, there's piss everywhere.
Piss stains all over the floors.
Yeah,
exactly what they said.
I've heard they don't clean piss.
Now, if it's below a certain level,
Ankles down. We don't claim that.
It's not our responsibility.
Keep your shoes on.
We can't be responsible for that. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Wow. So what was piss stains all over the floors, along with sticky stuff all over the place as well. I think we know what that is.
Yeah.
Went to the manager in the morning to tell him what happened, and the only reply was they had a new cleaning crew and he will tell them. Oh, boy. While we were out, the only thing cleaned in our room was the towels were replaced and the floors were still nasty and dirty. I will more than likely never be staying at this place again, especially when they price hike for the car shows when it's not even worth the $50 a night at any other time. $50 a night.
And then they surge price it.
They surge you out for that. My God, that is fucking disturbing. All right. Kai Lam, 1 star. Mm-hmm. The sheets were stained. The sink was stained by rust or something. You hope it's rust. Yeah.
You pray to fuck it's rust.
You pray to all the Jesuses from this whole episode that it was rust.
Yeah, roller skate Jesus, dildo
Jack
Jesus.
Booth Jesus. Jack Booth Jesus is my favorite.
That's a good t-shirt.
Jack Booth Jesus.
I want that on a Patriots jersey.
Yeah. That is going to be definitely a new T-shirt we're making.
Yeah, that's what the Patriots should all call Robert Kraft.
Jack Booth Jesus.
Fuck,
man.
that's amazing.
I love it. The floor wasn't level. That's not even a floor at that point.
If shit rolls off.
That's weird. Are you sure it's carpet? Are you sure it's not just painted dirt? It could just be painted dirt. I'm not sure. The toilet wasn't clean. Actual pee surrounding the bottom.
Yeah, we've heard.
It's a thing.
This place is soaked in piss.
It's so covered in
There's
piss,
more piss
man.
here than jizz at the arcade.
Yeah, piss and jizz. We're overloaded
Golly.
this week. Tears coming out of my eyes. That's more fluids for this place. No good. Cracks on the walls. Door to get in the room wouldn't work. It would light up green and still not open. Well, at least it didn't fall off in your hand. So that's
at least the handle didn't come off.
Jesus Christ, man. 1 star from Susan. They canceled my room, never let me know till I got there at 11 p.m. Mm-hmm. That's not good. You're in the middle of nowhere at 11 p.m. And it said I had to call to get a refund. Sent me to Sister Hotel Appalachian. That's a bad sign. Where I had to change my room because it was so dirty and smelly. When I woke up in AM, the roof was leaking onto my bed.
Oh, no.
Oh, man.
That's so gross.
Oh, it's the most.
The outside water filtered through the building into your bed.
Filtered
God
through whatever layers of roof
fuck is in there.
Up there. Asbestos and fucking gravel.
Oh, God.
Birds'
It takes a while
nests
for that
shit.
water to run through for you to start getting clean water. So it's not good.
No, good. Don't use either place. Rude people run them.
Yeah.
That's not good. We can't have
And they
that.
don't take care of it anyway.
No. JF. Here we go. 1
Jesus
star.
Fuck.
Jesus fuck, man. 1 star.
Yeah.
What to say about this place? Mm-hmm. It's been 3 weeks since I've had an overnight there, and it still haunts me.
Oh, 3 weeks
boy.
ago, and I'm still dreaming about it.
PTSD from a fucking motel room. Room was in terrible condition. Toilet was heavily stained with rust all over.
No, that's piss.
That is just pissy blood.
Yeah.
Bloody piss is what that is. Floor was curled up from prior water damage. Ugh.
Oh, no.
Shower, again, rust everywhere. I kept my shoes and clothes on while I slept, just in case of having to quickly leave or use the bathroom. Never done that before.
My God.
This guy's ready to have to run from the room. He's got his bag packed. It's right next to the door. Yeah, it's right next to the door. He's like me when I was 8. It's perfect. Door had been prior broken in as there was little to no seal around it, letting light in all around. I stayed in a room that was surrounded by, quote, permanent residents. Yikes. This is really not a motel as I would know one to be. It is a home challenged center that has a few rooms to rent out. Yeah, it's a halfway house with a couple extra rooms.
Home challenge. And if
Home
it's $50
challenge.
a night, so for a week, that's $350.
And
For
they
a
probably give
month,
you a weekly
that's
break.
Like, what is that? $1,500?
That's what I mean. Even if it's $300 for a week, that's 4 times $1,200. You can rent a fucking apartment for $1,200. Now maybe you can't get an apartment and pay for the bills, utilities, but I bet in rural Pennsylvania you probably could.
You probably could, right?
You probably could. You could probably get a little place for $600. You know what I mean? Like $700. Some little middle of nowhere place. You could do it. I'm sure. But yeah, that seems like a lot. There is this is the least expensive hotel in Carlisle. Don't stay there. Go to the $100 range to find a hotel/motel. Everybody puts the location as 5 stars too, so it must be very convenient right off a highway or something.
It's gotta be.
Okay, Autumn 1 star. This is the only hotel I could afford.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that sucks, Autumn. The staff is not good, and the housekeeping sucks.
Well, staff is not good, and then it gets worse.
And then it gets worse. And they suck, and not even in a booth. That's very sad. They don't clean the rooms. It was so gross when my boyfriend and I came to stay here. 2 people? Jesus.
2 of you double income, and you can't get better than this, Autumn. God damn it.
I don't think there's a double income going on here.
I don't think so. Somebody's not working.
We got a negative 2 income, I think, probably. But maybe not. Maybe this is just might be young. I mean, when you're young, you don't care.
Sometimes you don't give a shit. Yeah.
I definitely didn't have an extra $50 when I was, anything up until about 6 years ago. So
family vacations, these are the places that we stayed, and I slept on the fucking floor.
Oh yeah. Not good. I cleaned the hotel room and it was gross. The rag and paper towels were black with dirt.
Oh Jesus, that's not dirt, honey.
The breakfast is not that good. Again,
why would you bother?
Stop eating here. I get that it's free, but fuck, man.
I don't care.
Worth it. Yeah, you're going to be shitting all over the place. Is that worth it?
Yikes.
Needs to be updated really badly and needs the health inspiration. The health inspiration coming in and taking over. Not
Department, investigation,
inspection,
I don't know what she means. Inspection.
It's something. The health inspiration coming in and taking this place over. They do need some inspiration. I'll give them that because of how bad it is here.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay. These are good. There's pictures. Okay.
Yeah.
1 star. The hotel was dirty, bad staffing, and there was dog poop on the middle of the bed.
What?
Just right in the middle.
There wasn't.
Like a Hershey's Kiss waiting for you to come.
Did the housekeeper bring her dog with her?
I think it's not a dog. You hope it's dog poop. You pray that's that could be the housekeeping. We don't know. They're going to just shit in the middle of the bed, so take that. We're out of mints, asshole.
She quit spectacularly.
All out of Andy's candies. I got this. Let's see. Middle of the bed. We'll never go there again. That place should be reported to the Best Business Bureau. That doesn't exist. And shut down. That's not a thing. Here's a picture of the wall next to the toilet where there are. It is just.
What in the fuck?
All stains going down the wall next to the toilet.
Is that bodily? That's disgusting.
It's next to the toilet. I'm assuming the worst.
That's gotta be. How high up did they piss?
Poop. That's piss. It's like kind of toilet level. So I'm going to go piss. I'm going to go vomit.
Yeah. Oh,
that's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot for semen. I'm going to guess probably not semen.
I've puked before where I just opened my mouth and then it hits the cheeks and then it doesn't hit the bowl at all.
No.
And I'm standing over it.
It's just gone after that. Oh, there's a couple more with underwear coming up that they found there, like disgusting. But we don't have time for that this week.
Man.
We have no time for crusty, disgusting underwear. We are definitely going to pick this up next week, though, with the Roadway Inn, and we have some other weird stuff coming for you next week.
Yeah, can't wait to hear more about Paul.
Yep, and a Peter Piper Pizza also, Jimmy. Jimmy used to work at a Peter Piper Pizza, so he'll have some insight as to how that works. It's going to be a lot of fun. We cannot wait, so keep coming back. Come back next week. If you like this show, if it makes you laugh, listen to our other 2 shows, Crime in Sports and Small Town Murder, which are exactly what they sound like, except also funny. So check those out. Follow on social media. Give 5 stars on whatever app you listen on. It does help the show so much. So anybody could do that. Yeah, let's go the opposite of some of these people and be real cool to us. Okay, so do that. Keep coming back and hanging out with us. We'll be back next Monday. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a good one.
Bye.